in step 3 is believe that you can. The biggest thing that holds us back is not a lack of ability, but a lack of self-belief. Okay, so when I'm talking to prospective clients or talk to clients, so tell me about their goals. They're a bit, they're not quite clear on what they want to achieve, and sometimes there's maybe they're not entirely sure if they can achieve them or not, if it's possible for them or not. In fact, sometimes they'll talk as almost expecting to fail. Now, there's a few reasons that this happens. That could be, say, previous experience. So maybe I've done diets before, joined the gym, etc., and didn't quite get the outcome that they were looking for. Okay, didn't get the results they were looking for. Or on the flip side, they got the results they were looking for, they achieved their goals, but then stopped. And within a few weeks and months, they lost a lot of the fitness that they'd gained, and all the weight's gone back on again. So yes, it's understandable, there's a bit of uncertainty there. The other aspect is that they're not quite clear on the actual goals as to what they look like. Okay, so you're looking at, say, maybe somebody typically comes in and wants to lose weight and get fit. Okay, so you've got a person who's maybe wanting to lose 2 stone, but they're not quite entirely clear on what 2 stone weight, or what all that weight loss and being fit actually looks like. So perhaps somebody will say to me, I want to be 2 stone lighter because when I was 2 stone lighter I used to be able to do X, whatever it is. Okay, but that's not strictly true, because when they were doing X, that was the main thing. When they were doing X, they just happened to be 2 stone lighter than they are just now. Now, you could be 2 stone lighter than you are just now, but not be able to do anything any better. Whereas you could be half a stone lighter and do everything you want. Okay, so we need to take a different approach. Okay, because as I say, we've already learned that if you do the same things the same way every time, you're going to get the same outcome. So we need to take an entirely different approach. So this is a way of looking at the goals, okay, addressing the goals as much as the structure. So what to do is have a look at, pick up that list of the things you wrote down in steps 1 and steps 2, okay, and it's all the characteristics, how you want to feel, all the energy you want to have, all the things that you want to be able to do, and you've got the list of timings of when you're going to do them, okay, so what time you're going to get up in the morning, all the things you want to do. So when you look at it right now, how does that make you feel? Does that get you excited in some ways? A little bit scared perhaps, but maybe excited, because it's clear, it's something you've created. So, but I want you to think of it slightly differently. So instead of, it's not a question of can you do it or not, it's a question of how you want to be able to do it, okay? What's your story going to be? How you want to be able to get from where you are just now to that, okay? Now, success is never a straight line from A to B, it's a kind of squiggly line a bit. So it's all about learning, etc. But it's more about when you know exactly what you want, what that looks like and what that feels like, then that's going to already make a difference. So what I want you to do is write down how all that makes you feel, okay? All those, the goals that you wrote down, that future person being there, I want you to add as if you're almost there, feel it, and think like, how would that make you feel if you achieved it? Think of, okay, how that will impact your life, okay? What difference is it going to make to you? Okay, what are you going to feel that you're able to do that you can't do just now? Okay, so when you've got that, I want you to write that down as well. And we're putting this all together, and it's now we've got the journey going forward. So bringing it all together now, you now have a clear list of the person you want to become. Okay, so what it looks like, what the things that you want to be able to do, and you're looking at like when you're going to do them, and how you know how it makes you feel, how it will make you feel. So what to do now is to say it's not a question of whether you can do it or not, it's a question of how you want to be able to do it. So what are the changes that you need to make in order to make this happen? So it's looking at that list and think of all the changes you need to make. So you can put this on a different bit of paper, but write down all the changes that need to happen to get you there. Now, an easy one could be, I need to stop eating rubbish, but that's not the solution. What you're looking for, break it down a little bit more into, as you've done what's specific about the little things, the details, is be specific about the changes. So that could be going to bed earlier, getting up earlier. It could be getting out for a walk at lunchtime, eating away from your desk. It could be drinking 2 litres of water a day. It could be changing, maybe let's say 1 meal at a time, breakfast, changing what you have for breakfast, change what you have for lunch, dinner, etc. Okay, so when you've got that list, I want you to pick out one of those changes, okay, and I want you to pick the really easy one, okay? Just one of those changes, pick out the easiest one for you, and what I want you to do is then go and practice it, okay? So do it every day for a week. Now this could be something like going to bed earlier and getting up earlier, okay? So if you were to do that for a whole week, okay, the first couple of days might be a little bit tricky because your body's trying to adjust. But if you persevere, practice it, master it, before you know it, you're actually looking to get to bed earlier than before. Okay, you're doing this naturally. It doesn't feel too much of a chore. But it's something as simple as that, without making any other changes, you could potentially see a change in some of your eating habits. Okay. So then once you've done that, go and make another change and do that every day for a week, at least a week, because you want to turn this into habits. You can maybe take 2, so that could be one of activity. Now that could be going for a walk first thing in the morning, going for a walk at lunchtime, going for a walk in the evening. Because what we're trying to do is build consistency, okay? So it's not about the kind of exercise you do, because out of all this we haven't talked about diet or exercise. I haven't talked about specific things. It's not important. All we're trying to do is build consistency. This consistency is going to be the key to getting the results that you want. So pick one change, be consistent with it every single day, okay? Then make another change. Once you're starting to feel that's getting easier, make another change. Maybe try 2 changes in one go. So it could be one of changing what you have for breakfast, and it could be an activity thing. So try that and see what happens. Okay, so how do you feel about all this now? So what to do is drop me a line. I'd really love to hear about what the future you looks like, okay? How it makes you feel. All the little things that you need to do in order to make that happen. So what to do is either comment below or drop me a message. I'll put my details at the bottom of this video, and drop me a note and let me know what the future you looks like. And yeah, if there's anything I can help with, let me know. I'd be delighted to help.